Good evening. Today's date is April 15th, 2018. It's about 9:20 in the evening and wanted to bring you the latest information and news and views from the cryptocurrency market space for us here at Encrypto. I do apologize. I've been away for the past several days, just being with family, also dealing with a cold, like major cold. So my voice sounds a little off. I mean, I have been hacking away for the past several days, as well as helping some friends move to new locations, and also learning how to trade. So I do apologize as far as taking a few days off from reporting. Days seems like weeks, and weeks seem like months. No, one day seems like a week, and 1 week seems like a month. That's just how fast this cryptocurrency space moves. So 2, 3 days later is almost like ancient news. So I'm going to jump right into the cryptocurrency market space. The market cap right now is sitting at about $338 billion, also with a Bitcoin dominance of about 41.9%. So we are definitely back up. Over the time I've been out, I think some people are calling for a bull, not necessarily a bull, but a more positive tone and sentiment in the market where things are looking a lot more green across the board, which you can see that here. But the bottom may be in. But even though the bottom may be in, I do also want to stress that there are forces at work, whether you want to call them whales or institutions or whoever, who are definitely trying to manipulate the market, in my opinion. So I'm not saying it's definitely a completely free market. Billionaires can toss money into this market and try and manipulate it for a certain point, but in the end, a lot of the market fundamentals always win in the end. But anyway, let me kind of just get into more of the specifics, and I don't know how long my voice is going to hold up, so let me stop rambling. Bitcoin is sitting at about $8,359. Ethereum is about $532. Ripple is about 68 cents. Bcash is at about $792. Litecoin is at $132. And I did also want to mention EOS is another platform that's up and coming, which may be a rival to Ethereum in the near future. I think over the past few days, we did have, looks like there's some competition for who's going to be number 5. I think EOS was battling with Litecoin for that number 5 spot. So definitely take a look at EOS as well, because that is another up and coming platform and technology, which may have some roots to make a space in this area in the near future. But want to jump right over to some of the news and articles coming out of the cryptocurrency space. Mining, if you're not familiar with what mining is another aspect of cryptocurrencies where you can actually use your computer hardware to solve complex algorithms or equations, whatever you want to call them, and get a reward for fractions of cryptocurrencies or bitcoins. What you're also seeing now too is some of the costs associated with mining farms. You're going to hear that term mining farms a lot, where people are putting millions, if not billions of dollars into farms for PCs that mine specifically for Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. But the toll they're taking as well on some of the electrical grids and infrastructure is pretty severe. So a lot of places, countries, even some of the states here in the U.S. are cracking down on people who are mining cryptocurrency without registering. But I'll jump right into this one here coming out of CCN. Russian police crackdown on a illegal cryptocurrency mining farm. Police in Russia have developed a case against 2 organizers of cryptocurrency mining farm in Orenburg, according to Irina Volk of the Ministry of the Interior of the Russian Federation. A Russian news source reported more than 6,000 pieces of computer equipment were discovered at the former plant of the RTI, which police believe was a mining farm. Police had installed agents at the site. The Bitcoin mining farm used 8 million kilowatts per hour without taking into account the power consumption. 8 million kilowatts per hour. Jeez. Without taking into account with the power consumption. Police found equipment connected to the power grid as well as power supply cables leading to a nearby substation. Let's see. Just to kind of maybe save my voice, I'll let you guys read the rest of this article. But once again, you can see how much power is being used for mining farms, and also the heat associated with those too, especially maybe around the summer times or in some of these other areas. it's going to be pretty interesting to see how the power grid holds up, especially if one of these mining farms is using 8 million kilowatts per hour for a mining farm. That's pretty severe. Another one coming out of CoinDesk. This is taking place here in the U.S. Another Washington county puts a freeze on Bitcoin mining. Officials in yet another county in the U.S. State of Washington have placed a moratorium on new crypto mining operations. Announced Wednesday, Mason County's Public Utility District commissioners decided to implement the freeze in order to consider the effect mining operations have had on the local power grid, the group said in a statement. The moratorium encompasses computer or data processing loads related to virtual or cryptocurrency mining, Bitcoin, blockchain, and similar purposes. Applications that have already been approved are not subject to the freeze, the officials stress. The temporary ban on new operations came due to the rush of cryptocurrency operations the Pacific Northwest has seen, said the power supply manager, Michael Patterson. She added, "We need breathing room to study the local impact on power demands, the ability of the supply to handle these energy-intensive operations, rate structures, considerations, and protecting the power supply of existing customers." So you can see how they're trying to assess what the actual effect is for cryptocurrency mining is on the current infrastructure for local power grids. So this, I think, is the second county in Washington to actually put a ban or a moratorium on cryptocurrency mining because they can't handle it, and just wait till the summertime too, where ACs start kicking on for people trying to cool their houses down. And you got a cryptocurrency mining farm next door churning up 8 million kilowatts per hour. How are they going to be able to handle that? So something else to think about. And for those of us who used to build computers in the days of like CompUSA and Best Buy and building your computers from scratch, think about all the different parts it took to build the computer. And with something like Bitcoin mining and the price of Bitcoin, it's putting a stress on hardware prices. So everything from video cards to processors to memory to build a working PC. This article is coming out of newsbtc.com and it's going on to say demand for computer components has skyrocketed with a surge of cryptocurrency mining, with prices more than doubling in the past 12 months in some cases as suppliers are struggling to build enough capacity to meet demand of the emerging market. Prices, give me one second. The cryptocurrency mining boom is taking the blame for inflationary prices due to the PC hardware industry. Exponential demand for processing power and memory needed to mine cryptocurrency hashes for cryptocurrency. It's not being followed by similar growth in industrial capacity to supply those items. As miners buy video cards and sticks of RAM in bulk to set up their mining rigs, retailers have a hard time getting them from suppliers such as AMD and NVIDIA. Miners are demanding more powerful rigs that can include up to 500 graphics cards each, which has created a worldwide shortage of cards, allowing manufacturers and retailers to gouge buyers on prices. Checking the price of the 5 most popular graphics cards from the last year and comparing it with the updated version shows a general price increase of between 70 to 100%. NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 1070 should cost around $380, but some cards are now being sold for more than $700 due to the massive shortages in the consumer GPU market. And once again, I'll let you read the rest, but once again, the demand for these products have gone up. I mean, if you can mine a certain amount of Bitcoin, you definitely are going to get some increased prices in the hardware that's going to take to mine those Bitcoin. So, a lot of things to take into consideration here. The cost of the item, the cost of electricity, are you going to be paying more in the long run? Or are you going to be making more in the long run due to the cost of Bitcoin? One of the things I would like to see is how many of these mining farms have actually had problems with funding their operations due to the price of Bitcoin falling back. Because if you're spending $1 million plus on a mining farm and you have an anticipated value of Bitcoin to be at $19,000 where it was at back 3 months ago, and now the price is, basically almost a third of that. How are your operations going? Can you still fund your operations? But this is just another aspect for you guys to probably take a look at on the mining aspect. Once again, I'm not familiar or have any idea what's going on with mining. That's just another more time I have to dedicate towards it, but another aspect of cryptocurrencies. But my voice starting to go out now. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to like, comment as you see fit to this video. Please check us out at Encrypto on our Facebook page and also our Telegram chat room. And we'll keep you guys updated with more news and views going forward. You guys have a nice night. Bye-bye.